This one's called Trigger Me Elmo, world's first race detecting toy. And it's like one of his most popular videos. And I just thought, oh, the best way to get acquainted to a new YouTuber is by their most popular videos. And then I saw this and I thought, okay, let's watch.
Facial detection? Nah, I prefer racial detection.
Hey, weird question, but can you let me inside your house? Hello, please let me in. Until the 5th of April only, you can grab yourself the all-new PP Vampire Jester plushie. Make sure plushies are honestly always so well made. The details on this one are absolutely insane, so please consider grabbing one from the link in the description. It's one of the best ways to support me, and you also get to own me. Now back to the video. Where was this made? This was made 7 years ago, 2019. Yeah.
So there's been a lot of racial controversy in the news recently. People are saying things they're just not supposed to say. Look at this. Look what I 3D printed. It's a hard R. Oh, look at that. Drop the hard R.
-2. -2. -2. -2. Actually, -2, bro. Actually, -2. Nah, that's so dumb. That is so dumb. That's a -2. That's a -2.
Anyways, the problem is that kids aren't learning about racial sensitivity at a young age. Now, clearly the issue lies squarely with the parents, but really who can blame them? You know, I mean, I forget I'm half Filipino most of the fucking time. How's Bob Smith supposed to teach little Timmy about different ethnicities, you know? And that's why I came up with the idea for a revolutionary new toy based entirely on race called Trigger Me Elmo. Fuck.
Where is it going?
So Trigger Me Elmo is gonna be two major parts. It's gonna be the animatronics inside of Elmo, because it's not nearly terrifying enough if it doesn't move, and the software that's going to detect your race. Oh yeah.
Doesn't seem that hard to make, right? You know, it's just right. You know, it's. I mean, I guess this is before AI, isn't it?
Yeah, so what Trigger Me Elmo is gonna do is detect your race using computer vision APIs, and then say things to you based on what ethnicity he thinks you are. Let's start with the robotics that we need to turn Elmo into the spawn of Satan. Now this is the part.
Oh my god, he's gonna call me the fucking G word. He's gonna detect I'm Romanian and just instantly drop that, bro. Holy.
The project where I realized I might have messed up because my rough plans for the
Bro, it's not funnier that if he detects you're Latino, instead of saying some Latino slur, it calls you Latinx, okay? You're gangsta? Oh, yeah, sure, man. That's what people call Romanians, gangsta.
Animatronics became progressively more disturbing and eventually bordered on devil worship. So here's a 3D model for the mouth animatronics. This is pretty cool. Here's how the jaw moves. Can't do that in real life. And then this boring piece of shit is the 3D model of the torso animatronics. I'll get those parts printed out, but while they're printing, let me show you where we're going to be putting everything. It's just the hollowed out corpse of a normal Tickle Me Elmo doll. I took the stuffing out so that the robotics would fit nicely inside of it. And I know what you're thinking, Michael, that is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Don't worry.
Actually, I used to, you know those dogs that go like... You know the ones? I used to buy them at carnivals and then skin them. Because, you know, you can take the skin off and then they become kind of like robotic and creepy. Yeah. And their eyes glow as well, so it helps.
It's gonna get a lot worse. So these are what the fully assembled animatronics look like, somehow even more disturbing in person. The mouth mechanism's pretty self-explanatory. It gets screwed onto the floor and roof of Elmo's mouth. Then the servo is sent signals from my computer, and it opens it up to simulate talking. Here's what it looks like just constantly moving. Obviously we're gonna use future code to make it actually simulate talking. Gross.
Damn.
This is the arm mechanism. It works when the servo turns this wheel, which is attached.
I like how it's just using rubber bands, you know, not actually components or coils, just a rubber band.
Attached to fishing line, which is attached to the arms, and it makes them move up. So yeah, that's creepy. And here's what this one looks like constantly running. Don't worry, I'm already disgusted at myself. Now let's just slap in those fucking animatronics. Sped up. I told you it was gonna get worse.
Oh my god, that's gore! Gore!
So if I plug this in and just have it constantly run, it
He looks like Golden Freddy. It's me. Ha 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 ha. It's me, Elmo. Ha 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 ha. How, how. He's sitting like him. Yeah, that's why I say he looks like Golden Freddy, because he's sitting like him, huh?
should look like...
The bite of Elmo 7!
Now, unfortunately for us, creepy does not equal racist. Can't wait to see that on a shirt. Unfortunately, creepy does not equal racist, said by...
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Michael Reeves, aka Filipino Hitler. So in order to turn Satan Fetus into full-fledged Trigger Me Elmo, we're gonna need some code. We're actually gonna need a fuck ton of code. Spoiler alert, I made it way harder to build than it needed to be. But Michael, I hear you ask, why was it so hard to make? Well, the answer is, hey fucker, sounds like you were about to start saying nerd shit, and that's not cool. So if any of you guys aren't
I assume that random shape that has no resemblance to anything is fine to show and stream, as this video is up and running on YouTube, and they seem to have a way stricter TOS.
into that, you better skip this part of the video. Either that, or shut the fuck up and don't talk about it in my goddamn comments section. Remember to stay cool, stay in school, and smoke crack. A lot of things. They're kind of just a lot of moving parts in general. I did make a lot of extra work for myself though. One thing in particular, I'm gonna make the excuse that I spent the extra time to make the code run faster, but it's actually because I'm a dipshit. While I was looking through the documentation of the API that I'm using, I spent all of like 5 minutes looking at it, and I thought that the API would only use images that were already on the internet. So what I had to do, here I'll show you. My computer, I had to also create a completely separate web server.
was an API. Oh, an API is a as projecting interface. You're welcome.
Here, web server. And then here I'll represent the API here.
Yes.
So I thought that I needed to get the images from my computer onto the internet before the API could access them. So my system takes images from my computer and it uploads them to my web server, which publicly hosts them on the open internet. My web server then returns the custom URL of the image hosted on the internet on this server. It takes it and it sends it up to the API. The API then has access to this URL, so the API asks my web server for the image hosted on it. Then the API takes that image, processes out different racial attributes, and then returns those racial attributes data to my computer, where I can process them for Tickle Me Elmo, Trigger Me Elmo. And so we can represent Elmo here. Like that. So based on the race information, the computer tells the Elmo what to say. So the fact that I did this entire part of the project would be really stupid if it weren't just coincidentally more effective speed-wise. Because the only other alternative is converting the picture on my computer to a base 64 encoded string. That's basically turning the picture into just letters and numbers, and then uploading that to the API in a JSON file, which is a pretty inefficient way of doing things. So I'm pretty sure this solution is the fastest, but for the sake of the video, we're gonna say it's 100% the fastest. So let's see what that software looks like without the boring explanation garbage. Now you might notice I borrowed some of the UI elements from the Squidboy 9000.
Sorry guys, awkward.
But pretty much everything else is different. So when I start it up, it's going to start detecting my face, and when it reaches a certain threshold, it's going to send it up to the server, and there we go. Wow, it knows I'm Asian.
Oh wow.
Didn't need an API to tell you that. So here I'm going to let it run again, and this time I'm going to draw your attention to the upper left corner. You can see this nice little readout I put in. See, what the API does is it returns race confidence values based on what it thinks you are. So obviously, we're going to take the highest race confidence value, and then that's how Elmo knows
It's
What race?
funny, I didn't think he was Asian at all. Not to be that guy, but how? Okay. Guys, Jesus, please does not see color.
You are. And obviously we're not going to use my laptop webcam because that's not nearly creepy enough. So what I did was slip some camera guts into Elmo's right eye. And so the
Oh my god,
detection
it's
will
actually
work
his eyes, bro. It's actually his eyes.
like this. Yeah. So we can actually do the speech synthesis in real time instead of determining what the movement should be ahead of time. We can do this by just listening on whatever audio stream is playing on the computer at any given time and then moving the mouth based on the decibel levels on that audio stream.
Oh,
Got it.
this is kind of weird. This is a language I can understand. It's kind of like how VTuber models. You know, the thing is, if you don't have a camera, you can actually set up a VTuber model that works completely without one. Basically, you just set up your mouth inputs to your microphone volume and frequency. Like your mouth smiling will be set to the frequency, and your mouth open will be set to the volume. And then you can just have your mouse cursor track the model and put automatic blinking, and then you can have a model that works without having a camera plugged in.
Damn, that was a boring sentence. Let me just show you. Okay, I got the speech synthesis code running on my computer. I put a Bluetooth speaker in Elmo's ass.
Where's our nerd shit tower? Hey, yo!
Just because. So when I play any audio on my computer... Facial detection? Nah, I prefer racial detection.
You know what's funny? You can also do this with like parts of your VTuber model. So on an old model, I used to have like these speakers around like the chest or something. Like the neck, and when I would speak, they would like light up intermittently, like, you know, like the audio wave, like the sound wave. It would go like toop, 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 like it would light up based on the sounds. It's kind of exactly what he's doing right now, but instead of that, it's the mouth opening mechanism.
Obviously, it doesn't just do talking, but you know what? I think it's 100 times better anyway. So all we gotta do is come up with voice lines for Elmo to say. Shouldn't be too hard, right?
Wrong.
I'm not even gonna try.
Okay, bro. Yeah, no. This is before I have voices too.
Oh, crowdsourcing is the answer, just like all things.
Ah, man, look back then. We
And tweet.
actually used to pay someone for it, man.
Now all I gotta do is wait for you
They
wonderful
took the
people to give me
jobs
some
of
quality
Elmo
voice lines.
impersonators.
Crowdsourcing was not the solution.
I'm gonna shoot your dad in the mouth.
But you guys did point me to Die Trickster, another YouTuber who does a mean Elmo impression, and more importantly, doesn't mind a little satirical racism. Because damn it, if Trigger Me Elmo is gonna teach the youth to be more racially tolerant, he's gonna have to show them what not to do. So I asked him to read off some voice lines that make fun of Asian and white people. Why? Because I'm Asian and white. And if I've learned one thing from being on YouTube all these years, it's that if you are a race, you are allowed to endlessly mock that race, regardless of if you're disconnected from the culture, regardless of if it's mean-spirited. That's the YouTube way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming out. Thank you. Well, thank you. I may have also asked him to do lines for the other races too. Oops. So I got the lines referenced by the code, and that means we're done. Trigger Me Elmo is available in stores across the United States today. Wow, thanks, Dad. I've always wanted a Tickle Me Elmo. Well, something that's actually a Trigger Me Elmo. Your teacher called, and you dropped the N-bomb like 6 times in class yesterday. We gotta teach you some racial tolerance. That's no way for a 3rd grader to act. Introduce is the world's very first fully functioning Trigger Me Elmo. I am so goddamn excited to finally see it work. So all I gotta do is stare into his beady little chicken eyes.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And...
Elmo's a puppet, not a dog. Please don't try to eat me.
it is everything I ever wanted.
Oh, an Asian. Elmo remembers you from the assembly line.
This might be the best.
Oh, my God. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder how many lines he did for each race. Is it evil to say that I want to see other people try to be next to it? Is it evil to say it? I want to see other people use it?
Thing I've ever made in my entire life. I can't stop playing with it. This is the best thing in the world.
Why people like you remind Elmo of Cookie Monster? That was mess. Yeah.
And that was perfect because I'm half white and half Asian, so it should get it right like half the time. Wait, no, it should get either one half the time. That's what I meant. Oh, if you didn't know I'm back home on vacation, I can probably find one of my parents. Hey, Mom, sit down in the chair, please, Mom. Thank you, Mom. This isn't proof that I'm just Asian. All right, just look into the beady little eyes of the yeah.
Take a break from playing with Elmo. iPhones aren't gonna make themselves.
What did you say?
It says the iPhones aren't gonna make themselves.
Yeah, I didn't understand him. Okay, my ears are not that good.
You're Asian, get it?
Whatever.
Okay, goodbye, Mom. You can go now, bye. Okay, next I'm gonna call over my black and Hispanic friends.
Oh no.
I don't have any friends.
Oh no, man.
Okay, a couple of my favorite actors. Let's do John Leguizamo first. Let me just line the face up. Okay.
Elmo respects all individuals of Hispanic lineage and wish you a wonderful day.
So the thing is, I'm not Hispanic, so.
Okay, bro. Okay, Elmo. Elmo respects all individuals of Hispanic heritage. Bro, I'm telling you, the best way to do this in a way that will insult every single Latino, but without actually putting anything racist, is having Elmo call them Latinx. Okay, genuinely, just make Elmo call them good day, you beautiful Latinx gentlemen, and you are gonna offend every single Latino a lot more.
Oh, you know. Now Terry Crews, rest in peace, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Boy, I sure hope I don't get demonetized for the racist shit Elmo's about to say.
I respect and admire your rich culture, and will now narrate a documentary on African American trials and tribulations. Chapter 1.
Guess which race I'm not. I think that covered Trigger Me Elmo pretty well in depth. I can show you guys a little bit.
Help!
Fuck. God, sorry about that, guys. I was having this crazy dream that this video was still somehow monetized. I don't know where it came from.
No, don't worry, it's gonna be monetized.
Completely
I swear,
unrelated to that.
promise.
Have you ever seen someone hack into a racist animatronic Elmo doll to show people on the internet how a VPN works? Well, guess what? Because today's sponsor is NordVPN. You may have heard of them from...
Okay, look, guys. I usually don't skip sponsors, but this one's from 7 years ago, so I don't think it is still active, guys. I don't think it is still active.
Elmo to show you what the creepy motherfucker over there can see when you're not secure on the... So here's the wireless data from the last couple of minutes.
He's actually
Let me
doing
just
it though. I
filter
thought it was just a
that
segue.
For just HTTP. And if we scroll down...
He's actually... oh my god, what
would
the
you
hell
look
am I
at that?
looking
Look, it's
at?
an application.json file. We used an application.json file in the Elmo. I wonder if it has anything to do with this. Oh, look at that. We pulled a URL from thin fucking air, which literally anyone can do on an unsecured network if they have a computer.
Did he just show a tutorial on how to dox people's IP address? Yes, yeah, maybe better if we skip this sponsor,
All right,
guys.
cool.
Sorry, there's
Let's
nothing
go over
there.
to Wireshark. Let's check out the protocol.
There's
look
nothing
at
there,
that
guys.
internet
No, don't
experience
worry
today.
about
All you
it.
got to do is go to nordvpn.com/Michael Reeves and use the code Michael Reeves. Kind of redundant. And I
yes,
get it if
let's
you're like,
go.
I don't really use my computer to Starbucks. I just whip out my mobile phone, browse Reddit, do whatever. Unfortunately, mobile phones are susceptible too.
That's crazy. This guy's insane, man. This guy's insane, bro. Funny video though. Funny video. I kind of lost it.